Okay, we're live. It's Saturday, August. I always have to look at my calendar. 12th. August 12th. That means it's day 12 of the Go Live every day in August video challenge. And today I'm using eCam on the Mac so that I can have my groovy logo here and move it around if I want. And I can have lower thirds. So I watched a video by one of our Go Live Every Day in August members, Georgia Lee London. Hi, Georgia. And I think it was yesterday. She did. She's doing an initiative called Granny G Photography School, and she's a licensed photographer, and she does all kinds of other cool stuff. And yesterday, her live video was about why people hate being on camera, and I am definitely one of those people. So I just wanted to weigh in on that and do my live video today about why most people, myself included, do not like to be on camera. So it's not an easy thing being on camera. Hold on, I gotta stop this Facebook thing here, or I'll have double video going. It really is kind of not a natural thing or a comfortable thing for most people. I know personally I am just not that comfortable on camera. I don't know if it's because I'm an introvert or because although I was in the TV business for like over 20 years, it was always behind the camera. On camera was for the beautiful people. On camera was for news anchors and celebrities and movie stars and sports figures. So I think a lot of people have this assumption before the internet came along that being on camera was for TV stars and movie stars and all kinds of celebs. Probably the worst example, hi Sasha, is like the Kardashians. I always say, you know what, unless you're a news anchor or a Kardashian, being on camera is not a normal thing. But they have turned their wacky ass lives into really, really successful and popular TV shows and brands. So I don't know why anybody would want to follow Kim or Kylie or any of these Kardashians around, but I know my daughter watches it, so anyway, there's no accounting for good taste. But unless you're a Kardashian, being on camera is probably not the most natural thing in the world. It's a little awkward for some people. Some people maybe are not thrilled with their appearance. As Georgia mentioned, she said there's also some really kind of psychological reasons for it. Hello. I may be able to get Rocco to be on camera. So the way I dealt with that, being a video guy who doesn't like being on camera, is kind of ironic. And the way I dealt with that initially was I would do all kinds of goofy things, like wear costumes, use props. Hi, Elaine. And I would do things like dress up as Cecil B. DeMoron, the movie director, and then pre-produce it all. So like, okay, the tips were from Cecil B. DeMoron. Do I have my Cecil B. DeMoron glasses anywhere? I may. I don't know where they are. I don't know where my props are. Anyway, I dressed up as Moses and did the 10 Commandments of online video. I did. Hello, Klaus. Good to see you. So I'd use costumes and props a lot when I didn't, because I was not comfortable being on camera. I'd sometimes put my kids into the videos until they got too old that they refused to do that. I'd use pets like Rocco, who's over there, but doesn't want to come on camera right now. He doesn't like being on camera either, apparently. So that's it. Yeah. So Elaine's saying be transparent. That's it. I wasn't comfortable on camera. Hi, Bridget. Hello from Vermont. So it takes some getting used to. It takes getting used to hearing yourself and seeing yourself on camera. It's still not my favorite way to do video. I prefer to produce videos, with animation and off-camera kind of stuff. Thank you, Elaine. But it's this day and age, if you're doing business online, you really have to put yourself out there and be on camera, and it's really, really powerful for creating know, like, and trust. So it's just something that sometimes you just have to suck it up and do it. I'm trying to think, the other thing that I did, because I didn't like being on camera, was besides the props and the pets and all that kind of stuff, was I just do really fast videos. So I'd say, okay, I'm going to do a tip, and I'll just do, and I'd do it all at once. When I finally got the nerve up to be on video, I'd batch my videos. So I would do a whole bunch at once. And that way I figure, well, if I'm going to get all spiffied up, I may as well do several videos. Live video, I think, is a good opportunity because people, the expectations are a little bit different. People don't expect a lot of production or fancy schmancy stuff. Live video is kind of on the fly and in the moment, and in that way it can be more informal. It's also what I describe as a come-as-you-are party. So live video is more about being in the moment than it is producing, although I still like to have my fancy graphics and stuff. So I'm using Ecamm to fancy it up just a little bit, not going too crazy. I could also, using this, I could share my screen or show videos, but I would have had to set that up earlier, so I didn't do that. So if you do not like being on camera like me, you can either A, suck it up, B, do it enough so that you get comfortable enough to do it, push yourself a little outside your comfort zone, or C, do off-camera videos, but those are not as effective for building know, like, and trust. A lot of times people don't like being on camera because they think what they have to say isn't valuable, which is crazy. Everybody has a message to share. Everyone has ideas and creativity to share. So I encourage you to do that. Like Elaine says, expectations are less formal online, so you can get away with, on Facebook Live, you can get away with, the sort of come-as-you-are nature of it. Bridget says she likes mixing live video with some props, like a food review, which is awesome because Bridget does a lot of cooking and diet and food stuff, which is awesome, so you can obviously show that stuff. The other thing you can do that I have done in the past is I've used zoom.us. Don't tell Facebook Live. Because with that I can start on camera and do my introduction on camera, and then I can share my screen. And I guess I could do the same. I mean, obviously I could do the same on on this format. If I go over here to share screen, of course the graphics are still on there, so that doesn't work quite as well. But so you can start your video on screen, share your screen using Zoom, and then come back at the end to appear on camera as well, because you want to make that connection. That's really what it's all about. I know I had something else to say, but I can't remember what it is. So let me take a drink and see if I can remember. So that's the thing. I don't like being on camera. And, some people, having worked in the radio and TV industry, we used to say, I have a face for radio, which means, maybe it's better if you just stay on and do audio rather than video. But these days, with the internet and Facebook Live and YouTube, we really owe it to ourselves to push onward and be on camera and try and create that connection and try and create that know, like, and trust, and just get out there and do it. So be brave, push yourself outside your comfort zone. If I can do it, anybody can do it. I know it's a little bit more challenging for introverts who are not used to being front and center, but give it a shot. The folks in the Go Live Every Day in August video challenge are doing awesome because you have to be on camera to do Facebook Live. Hi, Lynn. So, you might as well make the best of it and do what you can do. Use your phone if you want to go mobile, and the nice thing about that is you can switch from the front to the rear facing camera, so you can always switch it around and show folks what you're looking at, and that's still live video. Lynn Pierce was doing some stuff with the storm rolling in on the coast, and she was on camera, but then she turned the camera around to show us the sea. The sea was angry that day, my friend. Who knows where that quote is from? So yeah, just try and get outside your comfort zone. Try and appear on camera, even if you don't like being on camera. It does get easier. It does get a little less awkward. And do the best you can. So there are some times when you really need to be on camera for that welcome video on your homepage. Yay, Bridget's going to try working with the iPad next week. So congrats to the folks who are doing Go Live every day in August. You're doing an amazing job. It's day 12, which means many, many, many folks have already done 12 live videos. I did 4 yesterday. I don't know what came over me, but I figured I was on the road. I'd just sort of pop in and do them. The iPhone is really easy. Elaine says she saw Lynn's video by the sea. And Georgia also posted, I think it was Georgia that posted a thing about using your phone vertically instead of horizontally, which goes against everything that I was ever taught in TV. But apparently with the iPhone and with mobile, people are really used to seeing it that way and shooting it that way. Thank you, Cassandra. We owe it to ourselves. We do. I mean, you've got something to say. You've got a business. You've got things to share. You've got ideas and solutions that will help people. So, as Joel Comm says, who's another sort of guru in the live space, it's not about you. It's about them. It's about your viewers. It's about your audience. And you really do owe it to them. It would be a disservice for you not to share your talents and skills with the world. So get on with it, get over it, get on camera, and do what you got to do to put yourself out there, even if you don't particularly like it. So feel free to share. Again, we have this calendar of topics and ideas in the Facebook group for Go Live every day in August, and it's got 31 different sort of prompts or ideas for going live. Do an interview, start a series, do an Ask Me Anything, share your best day, go behind the scenes, go on locations, share your top 10 business books, share your goals, your why. So lots of stuff, lots of ideas there. Yes, Elaine says Georgia Lee London shared a really good article about vertical videos and why that's the way to go now, which again, as a TV person, kind of goes against the grain a bit, but that's the way it is. All right, so we're at about 12 minutes, so I'm going to wrap up here. It's Saturday, August 12th, day 12 of the Go Live Every Day in August video challenge. I commend and congratulate you for doing your videos and getting out there and getting on camera. Even if you hate being on camera, just keep it up, keep doing it. It gets easier. And people want to see what you have to say. People want your solutions, and share those out there. So thanks, Elaine, Bridget, Cassandra, Lynn, everybody who joined us, and we'll see you inside the Facebook group. Bye for now.